How to get the collaborator request code for your Shopify store. Hey everyone, welcome. I hope you're all doing great. In this video, I'll show you step by step everything that you need to know about collaborator requests, how to get the code, and so on. So, obviously, you will need to have your Shopify store open, and you will need to be in contact with the other person, obviously, because you want to send them the code so they can collaborate with you in your Shopify store. I will show you all about the permissions as well that you are able to give them and everything that you need to know. But to actually give them the code, you will need to just go ahead and open up your Shopify store, and you will need to navigate to the settings tab on the bottom left. Just go ahead and click on that settings tab, and then from here you will find these options. Go ahead and locate users and permissions. So just go ahead and click on that. And then from here, you will need to just go ahead and scroll down until you will find collaborators. So just go ahead and find this. Now, by default, it should be the second option, which is only people with a collaborator request code can send a collaborator request. So basically, anyone with the code is able to send you a collaborator request. Otherwise, they won't be able to. But you can always switch it back to, or switch it to, anyone can send a collaborator request, meaning really anyone can do it without a code to have. But anyway, what we need to do is just select the second one, or just keep it that way. And then you will find the collaborator request code. Just go ahead and copy this, and feel free to just send it to the other person. Now, you will basically go ahead and send it to the other person, and then we are going to now view how it will look like for the other person point of view, basically. So let's just go ahead and show you how that looks like. Okay, so now in here, they will need to go ahead and open up stores and open up request access to a store managed by a client. Click on request access to store. This is obviously not going to be you. This is going to be the other person, but I'm just going to show you regardless. Here they will need to enter your store URL, which people will do. And now here you go. If you had the option, which is the users and permissions here, if you made it that anyone can send a collaborator request, this option will not appear for them. They will be able to just go ahead and do it anyway. But if you did have the code turned on with it, which is this option, then they must enter the code. So let's just go ahead and copy the code that you sent them. They will enter it for them or for you here. And then they will request some permissions. Now, I just need to let you know that the permissions that they request are not going to be final. They won't have access to them unless you actually confirm it later on within the actual, like when you actually accept the invite, basically. So let's just go ahead and do some random stuff here, edit orders and so on. Let's just stick to this for the time being. And then add some message, request access to store. Now, like I said, I don't really have a proper store for it to work. But anyways, once they send you an invite, you will be given the option to choose exactly what they will be able to manage. So, for example, they could request to manage the home, orders, and also products, and let's say these two as well. You can say, no, we don't really want you to manage the home. We just need you to manage orders. And you just check only the orders for them to be able to work on. So at the end of the day, it's going to be completely up to you. But yeah, simply, this is pretty much how to get the collaborator request code. So hopefully you found this video to be helpful, and thanks for watching.